Welcome everybody to this newest Let's Play on Drak's channel with Drak and Andrea, where we play The Order 1886. And I'm going to prepare everyone, because we're going to be speaking in very staunch British accents, as it were, in 1886. Isn't this correct, Andrea?
That is correct.
Yeah, we're not going to be doing this
I don't know
regularly,
if we're good at doing all that. Plus, we don't want to offend any people who do speak British accent.
We're not going to offend the British. In fact, the British will correct us. That's what will happen. I played with many Brits, and that's what happens. I get my accent corrected. So with that, now people might remember last year on Gaming with the Geeks, we took on the Order 1886. We didn't have necessarily the best opinion, but it was like 10 o'clock at night. So we're going in fresh here. We're going to assume that, that didn't happen. And we're just going to start fresh with a new game. So first of all, let me go into the settings, because if I don't, then yes, we are going to go into cinematic mode. We're going to make sure that the subtitles are on. Display, are we good? I think, well, actually, let's check the gamma, because I don't want it to be super... If I remember correctly, the game's kind of dark.
I don't remember if it was dark or not.
Well, you weren't there.
Yes,
because
I know.
People continue to say that you just don't support me because you never show up on Geek News or Gaming with the Geeks. Guys, she supports. She's working on weekends, and that's the best time for us to get together to do that. So, I love the people who occasionally send that message like, "You're not a very supportive wife, are you?" Yes, she is. Okay, let's go ahead and start things up with a new game, shall we, Andrea?
Oh yes, let's shall.
So I've seen at least like an hour into this game. You are coming in fresh. So new save data. Continue. And oh, we're almost in. Yeah, those are subtitles that can be read.
Wake up, friend. About giving up on the ghost there, didn't we? Fancy another rant?
Yeah, I forgot how quiet the game is. So, our character's being waterboarded.
Oh, it's just getting started. Not to worry. We'll come back and have another go later.
Yep, he's a Brit. Oh, those teeth.
Come on, get up. Up you get. Get up.
Not criticizing modern Brits. Modern Brits don't have that problem anymore. But I do remember that was a problem.
Oh, come on, you. Pick it up.
Okay, so we're apparently fading in and out of consciousness.
Sweet dreams, mate.
Well, at least they were nice enough to wish me sweet dreams.
Oh yeah. Kind of reminds you of a Count of Monte Cristo feeling.
Something like that, but...
Time for your morning bath, my lord.
dude. A Wilford war stash on that guy.
Really?
That's a thick mustache, my friend.
This right?
Once a night.
I don't think he's gonna last much longer.
The 20th day of November, 1886, in the year of our Lord, catacombs of Westminster, or Westminster Abbey, I'm guessing.
Yeah, not so hard, was it? Here we go again.
Hi guys, this is the water channel.
You about ready? These things take time. Put him back here.
Here's more of the water channel. Oh, better watch his hand. Uh-oh.
Why, you
Did I break that? Ooh, did I break you? Alright. Well, it's time for your bath now, me lord. Except I wasn't as gentle.
Nope. And he was not gonna let it happen anymore.
You hurt my Wilford Warstash. You must die, sir. Alright, so it looks like we're still pinned down because we can't get the pin out of that one.
It's like, reach!
I have no idea what this thing is actually asking. Okay, hold it.
Yeah, you gotta hold it.
With that tiny text, who could tell?
That was really hard to see that key there.
Well, it's all gray to me, so.
Yeah.
Including his hair, and his shirt, his pants,
Everything
and the lighting.
Everything looks gray.
I didn't realize we were watching Batman v Superman again. I gotta get out! Okay, so I can look around now. Oh, this must be a prologue chapter because it's a tutorial.
Yep.
Yes, master. Yes. Yes, master. I will go get the brains for you, master. Oh, somebody's had a few accidents. Alright, so I guess we're getting out of here. I don't know how we're gonna do that. We're pretty weak. Okay, so if while pushing forward, I can scurry. And that hurts me. Yes, master. Yes. I will go get the brains, master.
This isn't Frankenstein.
It feels like it.
I wonder what's on that table.
Hi, dude. Can I call you Bill? Bill it is. Looks like I'm armed. Inspect. So this is one of the things that actually a lot of people had problems with. You can technically inspect items, and it's kind of a pointless feature in some cases. I remember me and Romney and Alex were complaining about that too.
Just my luck.
What? What's wrong with inspecting
It's
that?
not, like, this item is not a good example. You can actually inspect pictures later that are literally pointless to the plot. Like, you would think that the timestamps on the back or something like that would be something you'd need. Nope, don't need them.
I guess it just depends on if it's something you want to inspect, I guess.
Do we go down this dark pathway? Okay, no. Do we go this way? No, that leads back to our bloody cell.
Could you pick up any of those bullets back there?
I might not have. Oh, that might be why, but let me actually double check that.
I thought there were bullets that you could pick up too, but...
There are bullets, you just can't pick them up.
Oh, okay. Well, I guess the only way is through that grate.
Nothing. I'm not breaking a lock. Alright, traverse. So, here we go. This game's having a very difficult time trying to discern if he has gray hair or black hair. Just saying.
Well, he could probably have both. You never know.
It's the lighting. That's what's doing it. Cover transfer. So push and hold left, and there we go. Wait, that's not me snarling.
Just shoot it!
Whatever's behind that door, I don't think we want to meet it, dude. Come on. Come on, Igor.
Yeah, that's his name, Igor.
For now it is, because we don't know who he is. Move. So dramatic.
Such realistic.
So we're waiting for him to catch his breath. Oh, hi, Mr. Prim and Proper.
Hands up.
Hopefully he's got bullets in that.
All right, mate.
So, I'm sure he'll wait.
Not a word. Not a word.
Not a word.
Inside. Close them.
Let's just talk this through, shall we?
I don't want to talk it
You're him,
through.
aren't you? The convict everyone's talking about. There's only one way out of here.
Oh, really?
Walking dead, that's what you are. Gotta wish you never left those catacombs.
Such a mouth.
Fair enough. Fair enough, it's your funeral, not mine.
Well, maybe my funeral, but not my dental bills.
He has a gun! He has a gun! Whoa, fellas, whoa!
Ha ha! Walking death, huh? Looks like that's you.
It's like, how are you still living?
You're gonna regret this, man. Oh, he actually got the gun. No! That's my gun! Mine!
You will give me my gun. You will respect my daughter.
Okay, so boom. Headbutt. There we go. Nah. I said go to sleep. Go to sleep. Ooh, that was a little uncalled for. This guy seemed like an upstanding British guy.
Give yourself up, monsieur. My next shot will not be a warning.
Frenchman. He actually looks familiar.
What, that guy?
Uh-huh. The Frenchman.
He looks or sounds familiar.
Looks familiar. Is he on the cover? Yes, he's actually on the cover.
Oh.
The guy's like, what are you waiting for?
Uh-oh.
Shoot the bastards!
Boys.
Fire!
You died! Because you didn't do the prompt.
I was looking at the cover.
Aha. So you decided to look at the cover and
I'm sorry, guys. Death by ADD moment.
ADD.
Well, it's either I die or I bust my shoulder. Which would you want?
True.
Hi, Snow.
Hands where I can see them!
The play is over, Galahad. Surrender yourself.
Raise your hands now! Raise your hands!
So apparently our name is Galahad.
Hands up!
Gray,
Don't do this!
I said surrender.
I'm considering it, apparently. That's my QuickTime prompt. I'm considering it.
You have betrayed our order. No one may escape the penalty. You forget, Lord Chancellor. I'm as good as dead already.
Galahad!
Okay, well that was completely vague. That didn't tell us anything.
It didn't tell us anything?
No, all we know, like, we know our character's name, and that's about it. Like, why was he in jail? We don't know. Apparently he betrayed the order. We don't know why. We don't know what he did or why. And he's as good as dead already. Does he have cancer? I don't know.
Well, maybe that's just the whole mystery of it.
Galahad, acknowledge. This is command.
I read you, Percival.
Enjoying a stroll in the park, are we?
Nothing quite like a chilly London morning to stimulate the senses.
Not to interrupt your little constitutional, but we have confirmation of multiple marks of Grosvenor Square.
What are our directives?
Rendezvous the United.
The 12th day of October, 1886, in the year of our Lord.
Do you have it in sight?
Okay, so identify the United India House. Examine, so I can do this now.
Right in front of me.
Good. Assess the situation once there and proceed with caution. Did Nicola provide you with armament?
Yes. Essex M2 Falchion.
Good. The Falchion's secondary ordnance should help.
So I can examine.
We may be pursuing Bedlamites, but they remain civilians. Use non-lethal force whenever possible.
Understood. Are you joining us?
I have a small matter to attend to. I'll find you afterwards.
En route now. Galahad out.
Hey, you better come find us.
Okay, so apparently we're still in tutorial. Well, it's good to know that we're handling this at such a fast pace. Let's take a nice brisk stroll. So really quick before we go any further, because I know that this is a little bit of a pause point. So a little bit of quick info for Andrea before we go any further. So this actually this game got a ton of hype because it was the first new intellectual property that was actually announced for the PlayStation 4. It was PlayStation 4 exclusive. And it was from the team, or at least part of the team, that created the God of War series. So at that point it was like, oh my gosh, this is going to be so good. I'm going to go ahead and spoil this now because you can read the reviews wherever you go. The reviews were not good for this game. They pretty much they skewered it. They thought it was nothing but a sack of pretension and all that fun stuff. Now, granted, you're not going to see that viewpoint, but that's kind of what we're walking into apparently. Is that, you know, this thing is probably a very overhyped piece of crap. So we'll find out on our own. But that's kind of the history of the Order, is that it was advertised as the first new intellectual property that was supposed to come out for the PS4 at the time. Which at that point, like, we were screaming for new IP. We were screaming for games on PS4. And then the Order got advertised. And so it was like, oh my gosh, we actually have a game coming out.
Well, I don't know what everyone's expecting, you know?
I think really what people were expecting was for it to be like the next God of War series. And, well, it didn't pan out that way.
Well, you don't want
I know
everything
one of the things that actually got people pissed off was that it was yet another action-adventure shooter. When, you know, games like Tomb Raider and Uncharted and numerous other action-adventure shooters already existed. So it wasn't like this was doing anything new. Aside from, you know, a unique... I'm supposed to meet with a grain, apparently. I'm starting to notice a pattern.
Well, yeah, you wouldn't expect, you know, to imitate God of War or something like that.
I think that's what people were expecting, is that they wanted Ready of Dawn to do another God of War-esque type brawler, and instead they did an action-adventure shooter.
Yeah, which I don't see why that was so wrong.
I think the only thing that's unique about this, obviously, is that the setting right now is fairly unique.
Morning.
I'm over here, dude. I'm over here.
Maybe you gotta talk to him.
I can't talk to him. It doesn't prompt me. Okay, so this is actually a perfect example. So it lets you examine the newspapers, and you would think, like, if it lets you examine it, there'd be a clue or something like that you need to keep later. And I can literally look at this. It's just a newspaper.
Yeah, but you could read the newspaper if you wanted to.
And with that tiny text?
Sure, why not?
Who wants to read the paper? You know, if I got a gun strapped to my back and there's a situation, I want to deal with the situation. Are you saying that there should be a video game called Reading the Newspaper Simulator? Silly Andrea, newspapers don't exist anymore. Okay, and so this is yet another example. So you can pick up this photo. Oh, look, hi. They all look cool. Then you can literally look at it all over. You can flip it. Oh, look, there's a timestamp right there. I actually confirmed this. This doesn't come into play at any point in the game. This is just a photo.
Good day, sir.
I'm over here, dude. Something tells me that people aren't going to look at me in this game. Am I that intimidating? Is my wharf stash that thick and bristly and sexy? Andrea, nobody wants to talk to me.
Well, they're all busy doing what they need to do.
Which is that? Which is what?
He looks like he's fixing the elevator or something.
I'm fixing the elevator, governor. Oh, wait, wasn't I just here? No, I went down the stairs. Okay.
Yeah, it's like, how could you be back where you were?
Alright, so what's this? Phonograph cylinder. So press options and select archive to listen to this recording. So let's listen to the recording just to see.
It befell in the days of Uther Pendragon, when he was king of all England, and so reigned, that there was a mighty duke in Cornwall that held war against him long time. And the duke was called the Duke of Tintagel. And so by means King Uther sent for this duke, charging him to bring his wife with him, for she was called a fair lady, and a passing wise, and her name was called Igraine. So when the duke and his wife were come unto the king, by the means of great lords they were accorded both. The king liked and loved this lady well, and he made them great cheer out of measure, and desired to have lain by her. But she was a passing good woman, and would not assent unto the king. And then she told the duke her husband, and said, I suppose that we were sent for that I should be dishonored. Wherefore, husband, I counsel you, that we depart from hence suddenly, that we may ride all night unto our own castle.
So, I'm just going to go ahead and spoil this. From what I've actually seen, there's a lot of Arthurian lore in this game. So, just be prepared for a lot of that stuff. So, Uther Pendragon is Arthur's father, the Lady Igraine. Yeah, there's going to be lots of that. In fact, we're supposed to meet with somebody named Igraine. Oh, and we're named Galahad. Galahad was one of the Knights of the Round Table, people.
I'm on my way down to the street.
Acknowledge.